Hi, welcome to Adventures in Bonsai. Today we're going to do a little detail trimming of the juniper from the first episode. Let's go take a look. Here are my tools that I have: a big clipper, small clipper, scissors, and a forceps. And I've already started on this, and I've begun to work on this. In fact, I've cut off, there's a lot of stuff you can see in there, the green. Anyway, I was trimming this down, and we're going to go through it in a little more detail so you can see the kind of stuff you can do with this. We're having company coming over tomorrow, so I want to make this tree nice. It's going to be the centerpiece of our table. And what I had done previously was to clean up things that were hanging down on the bottom. See, like this kind of stuff over here, I'm going to probably end up getting rid of that. And you'll see as we do little pieces, one piece by one piece, the whole thing changes shape and looks better. For instance, I have this branch here that's coming across and hitting this other branch, and I think I want to just get rid of it. I'll leave a little bit, but I don't want this other stuff here. I'm also going to cut off this branch here, so these areas are more separate from each other. And as I look around, I see a little branch like this hanging down. I'll get rid of. Now, a real question I have is what to do with this stuff up here. You can see this whole area here has kind of got a nice smooth line about it until you see this stuff sticking up here in the middle, and I'm seriously considering just cutting that off and making this a nice smooth contour. So I think it would make the tree look better overall. I mean, here's what we're talking about. So I think I'm going to cut them off up there. I'm going to go do that and get back to you and show you the difference. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I cut that area down quite a good deal. And the thing that I did was I made sure I didn't cut it off with one quick cut of the scissors. I did each little piece individually so they have little different lengths and it would look a little more natural. But I definitely like the looks of that right now. Now we'll take a look at some of these other areas. Here's something. Got this branch coming in here that's blocking my view of the other nice thick branch behind it, and it's going in the wrong direction. So I'm just going to cut that out also, and we'll see what a difference that makes. Okay. There you go. Now you can really kind of see the shape of the tree. And I really kind of like that. But now I see that I'm getting lost over here. There's a lot of stuff in here. And up top here, that also could go. And so could some of this stuff over here go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trimming up the stuff that's hanging down on the bottom. Then come and do the tops. And I'll get back to you. Okay, I figure maybe I can show you what I want to do here. First thing is I want to get rid of this. The question is how far. I can cut back more of it later, so I'll get rid of that. Now I can see a lot better what's going on in here. I don't like this here though. I'm going to get rid of that. Nor do I like these here sticking out over here. Or this one here. Now I've got a nice line. It goes just like that. Okay, this here is a little low, can go. This here, little piece hanging down, it's got to go. Little piece over here. Now the question is what to do about this stuff over here. I want to lower this here a little bit. So I'm going to just pick off individual long pieces, cut them. Yeah, it looks like even this stuff here can go too. It'll give a better appearance. Let's take this off. Now, like this here's a little high over here. I can take that down a little too. Okay, now I kind of like that piece. This piece sticking up here just doesn't belong. A little too long. Cut it off there. Okay, I got some pieces back here. I don't know if you can see them or not. These pieces right here, they're crossing and stuff, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Maybe clean up over there a little too. Okay, so now that branch there is pretty decent shape. I still see this thing here hanging down here. I see stuff hanging over here. I'll get rid of. Okay, now what else do we have? I've got this stuff here sticking up. A couple of these over here, they're kind of longish and don't really want them. Get them off. Another long one over here. Another one over here. A couple pieces here that are okay, so I kind of like this now. I think it's maybe finished. It's got a nice look about it. You can get in and look at it pretty easily. Still a couple things maybe as I keep on going around, I always spot something I don't particularly like this little piece here hanging down. And I'm sure I'll find other pieces, little pieces that you just want to keep clipping off. And you do that until you get it to where it's really just where you want it. Okay, so here's the Juniper, Parsons Juniper that we did on the first episode of this series. It's also, I think, in the last episode that I did before this one, the previous one. I think you see this tree before I did any of this. You may want to go back and take a look at that. Okay, so take your time and have fun with your bonsai.